start with your school board. When you were talking about more treatment, all of you said more training for teachers and mental health, which I think is fantastic, more mental health awareness and so on. Now, part of that may come in through some state or federal funding, but why not go to the school board? Why doesn't your club go and talk about the needs? Do you have what you need in terms of a safe place in your school? Maybe you already do. Maybe that's part of things. But being able, again, just to raise questions about, we want to make sure we have a school-based health clinic. This is something that I've been involved in advocating for and getting funding for. But the local school board needs to know that you would like to see mental health services, that you would like to see more training. The state needs to know this as well, your state rep, your state senator, and so on. So looking around to see where you can activate first in your community.
As a guest of Senator Stabenow, and to go up to the Capitol building and to meet the people who are actually making policy and were responsible for funding all the need, the great need for mental health in this country. It was, at first we thought, well, what difference does it make? But everybody said, I think Senator Stabenow, you'll agree, they all said, it really makes a difference when somebody makes the effort to actually show up
Yes.
and express what they're passionate about. And I just have this great feeling that with the Army, that all you Bring Change to My Club kids represent, that's one of the real ways that you can make a difference. When you go there and they see your faces and they hear your stories, it's very, very powerful, as Senator Stabenow said.
Well, first of all, you can communicate obviously in a variety of ways. Of course, these days, we're saying email or text or phone or Zoom and hopefully back in person. And so any and all of those things. And the truth is that you may not get a response to a letter the first time, an email. Do it again and do it again. Kind of be persistent about it. But I think the most important thing, again, goes back to what is effective. And it's not, it's the why you're doing it. It's not even what you want as much or a policy or whatever. It's why. Why do you care? What's your experience in your family? What's your own personal experience? What about your friends? What do you see around you with your friends in school? What are the challenges that get in the way of your being successful, your friends being successful, or folks who have taken their own lives or have considered that, or family members who are, going through great difficulties, and how that's affected your life or your own personal effort. It's the why that is the most effective, because that's something that only you can tell. Anybody can do numbers. Anybody can do facts, right? Anybody can do a policy. It's why you're doing it and your story that really makes a difference.